3, 2,
Two, 1.
mark. GLS mainline
Oh my
has
God,
been
it's going.
initiated.
T-minus 10 minutes and counting.
T-minus 10 minutes.
And that begins terminal count. Our
I
new
got chills. I got
T0
chills.
is
I got chills.
6:35 p.m. Eastern Time.
6:35
p.m. Eastern
God,
Time.
we're watching at
We are now
6:35.
counting down to liftoff of Artemis 2. From now on, you're going to hear two voices on the loops. If everything goes nominally, NASA Test Director Jeff Spaulding, who's directly managing the launch team, and Alex Bendelos, the GLS operator who closely monitors the software. He has the ability to stop and restart the countdown.
Please, let's hope he doesn't.
A lot of people ask about whether there's a launch button. There certainly is
Houston
not.
Flight and Rock. Our new T0 is 22:35:12.
Houston
The
Flight
launch
copies.
button, I'd
22,
assume, is
35, 12.
inside the ship. Well,
Affirm.
maybe not like one button, like a booster.
There you heard
thrust
confirmation
button.
of the exact T0, 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. Again, our T0 is 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. But as I was saying,
This is
there's
historical.
no launch button. This
thing.
is autonomous. But there is a button that keeps you from launching, and that button allows the GLS operator to pause the countdown outside of terminal count and during terminal count and submit a hold to the next holding point. So the clock won't stop right away. If there's an issue, we'll go to the next stable holding point. This is how GLS configures the rocket and ground systems to a stable point where they can stop the countdown if that's needed. But right now, we are counting down. Our next big milestone, looking to retract the crew access arm.
GLS is go for crew access arm retract.
And there you see the crew
Oh my
access
God, arms
arm
retracting.
moving away.
Oh, the arm's retracting.
That's the path that the astronauts took to ingress into the rocket.
Oh, wow. This is serious. This is actually about to happen.
Until this point, that was their way off the pad if they needed to evacuate. But now with that arm retracting, the backup transitions to a launch abort system. And they'll begin arming that shortly. Of course, the launch abort system, great shot there of the crew access arm retracting away. The launch abort system is the tower at the top, and that's what would pull Orion and its crew off the top of the rocket in case of an emergency, whether it's on the ground or in flight. This is critical safety hardware that protects the lives
Wait,
of the astronauts.
so they can just leave mid... How? Do they just open up the hatch and jump out with parachute?
Starting at T-minus 6 minutes, the GLS will start bringing that and other high-energy systems online, starting with core stage pressurization. Weather is 90% go. The range is go. All systems are go.
All systems are go. Holy.
GLS is go for core stage tank pressurization.
That means the replenish valve for the liquid hydrogen tank has now closed, and that tank is beginning to pressurize to flight levels because that hydrogen is naturally boiling inside the tank. We'll get the liquid oxygen tank a little later in the count. Now the team is waiting for verification that, if needed, the Artemis 2 crew could use the launch abort system to pull Orion safely off the top of the rocket in an emergency.
Oh, the
Let's
top
listen in
gets
for that
pulled.
call.
That's what they were saying.
GLS verifies last capability available.
And CDR, do you copy?
CDR copies, last available.
That's great news, and you heard the NTD verify that with the commander of the mission.
GLS is go for FTS arm.
Now work is being done to
arm's coming
arm the
off.
flight termination system. This is so the range safety can send a flight termination command if the rocket flies too far off track. There's a brief built-in delay so the launch abort system has time to pull the astronauts
GLS
to
is
safety
go for
first.
LH2 high flow bleed check.
All right, the high flow bleed check. That's so the cryo team gets verification that the RS-25 engines, all 4 of them, are in the proper temperature range for launch.
T minus 4 minutes. T minus 4 minutes.
GLS is go for core stage APU start.
Core stage APUs start. Those are auxiliary power units, high-speed turbines which provide pressure to hydraulic pumps that steer the RS-25 engines. We're going to see a gimbal test a little later at T minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is what allows that to happen. Coming up in about 20 seconds, we're listening for go for purge sequence 4.
I'm so nervous.
That's a
I'm so
helium purge
nervous.
of the 4 core stage engines downstream of the propellant valve. This gets all the air and moisture out of there.
GLS is go for purge sequence 4.
Someone
Moving
just
through the
fell off the
milestones.
rocket.
All is looking good.
Someone just fell off the rocket. I
Coming
don't
up
know.
in just a few seconds, we're going to get that
Oh.
thrust vector control actuator test.
Smoke's gone.
This is a gimbal.
The smoke is gone.
There are the 4 RS-25s, 3 of them.
The
Shuttle
thrusters
Heritage,
are.
one of them built from
The thrusters are going.
shuttle parts. And there you see them moving.
The thrusters are rotating.
Now we're going to start moving the power from both the upper stage and the lower stage of the rocket.
This is actually
to
happening.
internal, taking ground power away and now going to battery power.
GLS is go for upper stage to internal power.
All right, power is removed from the rocket's upper stage, the ICPS, and it's been switched to battery. Same milestone for the lower core stage coming up at T minus 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right now, the 4-person Artemis 2 crew is 248,000 miles away from the moon. And if
This has
all
been going
goes
on
well,
since like 5
they will
days.
fly by it in 6 days.
GLS is go for core stage to internal power.
All right, there's the rocket's core stage, which houses 3 flight computers, is now on its own power. There's no more hold time because there's no more margin on these batteries. So we would have to recycle back to T minus 10 to recharge if we had a hold.
So we don't have old.
1 minute.
Right now, the rocket does not know what
T
the
minus 1
T0
minute.
is, but coming up at T minus 33 seconds,
T minus
control
1 minute.
shifts from the ground launch sequencer
T
to the
minus
rocket's
50.
onboard autonomous launch sequencer, or ALS. The rocket will count itself down, but honor any holds that could come from the ground.
Minus 40.
Now, shortly after liftoff, Houston will take control of the rocket, and my colleague Gary Jordan will take over commentary.
T minus 30.
GLS is go for ALS.
Great call out. The rocket is on its own. 4 brave explorers ready to ride the most powerful
25.
rocket
Godspeed,
NASA has
astronauts.
ever launched. Sound suppression water is flowing.
15.
And here we go.
Here we go.
10,
9,
8,
8, 7,
6,
25 engines.
5, 4,
4,
3,
2,
2, 1.
Booster
We
ignition.
have liftoff.
And liftoff. The crew of Artemis 2 now bound for the moon. Humanity's
It's going.
next great voyage begins.
It's liftoff.
Good roll pitch.
Roger,
Looking good?
roll pitch.
Looking good, looking good.
Houston now controlling the flight of Integrity on the Artemis 2 mission around the moon.
Please, 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 please.
Integrity, AMT high.
AMT high.
On time, passing 30 seconds into the flights. Integrity passes the alternate MECO. Target milestone. Mission Control Houston seeing good performance on the 4 main engines. Space Launch System core stage. Integrity, 3 miles in altitude. Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour.
Oh. Wait. It's beautiful.
Mission elapsed time, passing 1 minute, approaching max Q.
On, Ponce de Leon.
Stan, we have you loud and clear on Ponce de Leon.
Have you the same?
Communication signal transfer confirmed as Integrity and its crew go supersonic.
And
Approaching 90
supersonic.
seconds into the Artemis 2 mission.
Wow.
Integrity is 14 miles in altitude, 8 miles downrange, traveling more than 2,600 miles per hour.
So cool. Seems like mission was a success. That's good. Well, I'm not gonna celebrate yet.
1 minute 50 seconds of mission elapsed time, standing by for main engine throttle down to 85%, ahead of solid rocket booster separation, expected at the 2 minute 9 second mark. We see throttle down. Confirmed separation. Main engine's throttling up, guidance converged.
They separated?
Integrity, guidance converged,
Oh, this is-
performance nominal, upper stage
Wow, they got to
RCS
the
ready.
atmosphere fast.
Copy all, Stan.
It was only like 2 minutes.
Integrity, SM priming complete.
It looks like they separated.
2 minutes 45 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission. Thrusters on Integrity and upper stage confirmed in a ready state ahead of service module fairing separation. Minutes into the flight. Integrity 49
Is
miles
that
in
it?
altitude, 78 miles downrange.
Oh, they're in
Now
outer space now.
5,000
They're in
miles
space.
per hour.
Oh. Just detach some of it. This quality's pretty bad. Oh, you can see what it detached. You can
Standing
see.
by for launch abort system jettison.
Oh, there's the main.
Houston
Thruster.
Integrity, good last jettison, great view.
Copy jettison, Team Eco 8 plus 02.
Ah, they
We
did
see
it.
the sail on board,
Still
Stan.
see the launch smoke going.
And Houston has you loud and clear on Tidris at the Carmen line.
Outstanding, Stan. We have you the same.
3 minutes 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis 2, Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen cross the boundary to space with good comm checks. GPS signals
They're in
acquired after
space.
last jettison, now working on internal checks to verify
That
accuracy.
was so cool. That was so
Flight
cool.
Dynamics Officer analyzed the time of main engine cutoff, confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds, time of MECO.
That was so cool. That was so cool. Oh, I feel like a little kid. That was... Man, that was... Yeah, you can still see it.
Integrity, GPS processing.
Outstanding, Stan. We see the same, and we have a beautiful moonrise. We're headed right at it.
I don't know what they're showing when they show this. I have no clue what this is.
Approaching 5 minutes into the flight, Commander Reed Wiseman confirms he has visuals of his destination.
Assuming the
Guidance,
thing in the
navigation,
middle
and
is a
control
ship.
software finishes internal checks and sends to navigation channels.
Integrity 3, engine press.
Damn,
Three
the
engine
quality
press.
is bad. There must be no internet.
On time now,
They
passing
don't
5
got a
minutes, 30
Starlink?
seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission. At this point, 3 good main engines are all that's needed to carry Integrity to a nominal main engine cutoff target. Though at this time, we're seeing 4 good engines here in Mission Control Houston. Integrity, 75 miles in altitude,
so
330 miles downrange, approaching 10,000 miles per hour.
Still see it. That was so cool. That was amazing.
Integrity looking good at 6 minutes.
Same on board, Stan.
Good trajectory and engine performance. Booster officer will soon report the shutdown plan to Flight Director Judd Friedling, expected
Wait, I
at the
thought this
7-minute
part
mark.
shot off. This part's no longer attached. What is it?
Integrity, 78 miles in altitude, 460 miles downrange.
Integrity, expect nominal shutdown.
You can't even see anything in this.
Integrity copies nominal shutdown.
What is the point of showing this? They're just showing the smoke. Oh, that's the main lady.
6
right?
minutes, 40
And
seconds of
kidnap.
mission elapsed time. Shutdown plan is as expected. Again, the time of MECO was confirmed at 8 minutes, 2 seconds into the flight.
Now they're just going around the Earth, what, twice? And then they shoot out
7 minutes
Go
of
around the
mission elapsed
moon.
time.
and come back. There's not a whole lot going on right now.
Throttling down as we approach the abort once around option. Milestone at the 7 minute 30 second mark. Now 84 miles